محمود.
And there's a jet circling above the skies right now.
See, they've just bombed. They've just dropped a missile right now. Another bomb in a civilian area, no military buildup.
It's so close, bro. Everybody's dead to the light, man. This is the situation inside Syria. But everybody's running for their lives. SubhanAllah. And he's circling around and around and around. I'll just show you the reality. This here is a campsite, one of the many campsites inside Syria. There you go. There's literally hundreds and thousands of families living here. And also, in the distance over there you can see more tents there. So it's not quite clear, but there's more tents over there. You know the family, look at the size of this building. And subhanAllah, there's only one family that's actually still resisting. They don't want to give up, subhanAllah.
La ilaha illallah.
Brothers and sisters, this is what's happening inside Syria. All the people of the world, where are you? Look at it!
I've been working with Don't Hate Donate for the last 2 months now. And since I've come back from the refugee camps in Greece, I've been actively helping them out every Sunday, opening up the warehouse, getting volunteers in.
I'm Hannah from Don't Hate Donate, and I joined this organisation with Chantel in January, but initially we were part of United Aid Solidarity, but we joined together with Don't Hate Donate to form a much stronger, capable team of people to carry on helping with the refugee crisis and other situations, both locally and globally.
My name is Yezan Attia. I'm 29 years old and I live in Portsmouth. My mother and father are from Iraq, so even though I was born in this country, I still have a lot of family out in Iraq, and that's probably part of the reason why I wanted to get involved with helping these people out more as well. Don't Hate Donate was, well, it's a name that we came up with when we started our movement to aid the refugees in Calais. I saw a group of friends of mine in London who were going to do a drop-off to an organisation, and instead of them taking them to the organisation, I decided that I was going to go to Calais on my own. So I contacted my friends in London and said, instead of going to these organisations, I'll come collect the stuff from you and I'll take it to Calais myself. From that then, a few friends of mine in Portsmouth caught wind of what I was doing and decided to join me. And it went from one person within the space of half an hour to 7 people, and then within the space of 24 hours we had like 7 tons worth of aids that we couldn't even manage to take all over in one go. We started off with 1 van, we ended up with, I believe, 6 vans and 2 trailers.
So we've got our regular volunteers, if you like, that come down here every Sunday, and that's probably a group of like 10 volunteers that come down. Whole families will come down, like parents with their kids to come and help.
Our volunteers are just people from the local community, from not just Portsmouth, from Gosport, from Fareham, from Southampton. People come down as far as Birmingham, Manchester. We had one lady who's been down on numerous occasions who rides her mopeds all the way from Devon. I believe it takes her like over 3.5 hours to get here, and on the first journey she made, it took her about 6 because she took a wrong turning. But I mean, there's few and far spread apart around the country come down and help, but it's amazing what they do and it's amazing to see them.
It's all really impressed me, to be honest. I never thought we'd have such a tremendous support and ongoing support from people locally. We've sent very large containers to Syria. So I think 2 40-foot containers to Syria for people that have never coordinated that amount of aid before, to get it done in such a great way with all the community together. We've had Christians and Muslims and people from church organisations, charitable organisations, all coming together to help us to achieve these things.
I mean, my other best memories would be just the fact when we've loaded one of the shipping containers and the door's shut and the seal goes on and the lorry drives off, and then when we received the videos from Shaq over in Syria actually showing our aid being distributed in the camps and actually showing it being put into the warehouses. I mean, every time that happens, it's just like an elated feeling, you know?
Assalamu alaikum, hello. Just received a container from Don't Hate Donate, charity organisation from the UK. Today's date is 20th of February 2016. I'd like to personally thank Chantel and all her team from the UK, from Portsmouth, for the aid that they've sent. Just offloading in our depot right now at the moment, as you can see. Some pallets here, and with the rest of them I'll show you in the truck outside. Aid. Thank you very much. There goes some more of Don't Hate Donate.
We will not turn away anything that is of use. So obviously there are a few things that they can't use out there, but other than that, it's not just about the acceptance of aid. It's not shutting down that positivity. It's not shutting down that positivity that people want to help out. Showing help and solidarity has no language barrier, nationality barrier. Everybody is included in this.
There's obviously part of the community who believe what we're doing is wrong. Maybe we shouldn't be helping these people. You know, some people start slandering and saying that we're only aiding terrorism or, you know, things of the sort. But I mean, those people haven't been there and seen it for their own eyes, or maybe their conception of what's going on isn't very well educated.
There were quite a few Brits in Leros when I was volunteering. They were like, yeah, we love the British because they help, like they're funny, they're like, so they like that. Thank goodness they don't see what actually goes on here, where people go on like anti-refugee marches. Thank goodness that they are sheltered from that, because that's disgusting. That they don't want to leave, they have no other choice, and for people to say that they're not welcome is utterly shameful. So I'm glad that the ones that are good, the ones that are real people that actually want to help, or at least if they can't help because of their personal situation, that they are at least open for other people to help, rather than hating other people that want to help. I'm just glad that most of them don't see that. There's a definite divide, that's for sure. But yeah, that gets to me a bit, that people are just like, why are you helping people that are so different to us? Just because you don't see it and it's not on your doorstep, why should you close your eyes to it?
Charity should begin at home, but it shouldn't end there. There's always potential to reach out to more people. I think sometimes we've been told the lie that we can't change anything, but really, if we all chose to help one person, then a lot would be changed. And sometimes we don't know the magnitude of what we do for people actually can affect their whole life, it can affect their future. Sometimes all it takes is just to show someone a little bit of love and they have hope to carry on when situations are really, really tough.
I believe small charities can make a difference. Well, like you've seen from what we've managed to achieve in such little time, I believe that if there are more people starting up grassroots organisations and starting up small charities as our own, I believe we could make a massive difference. Show to the governments that maybe they need to do more as well.
I mean, imagine if everybody did this. Imagine if everybody wanted to help out, and not wanted to, actively helped. There needs to be a movement of people that wake up and think, actually, what better purpose is there to have in life than to help others? To be that privileged, to be in that position that you can actually help. There's just something wrong with a society that does not help, and to remedy that takes a whole community. It's not just a few people. But just because many aren't doing that doesn't mean that I have an excuse. I am myself and I need to get up and do it.
Brothers and sisters, we're still in the process of moving the stuff from the depot. Alhamdulillah, 95% of the stuff has been moved. Only a few items are left now. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, thanks to all your du'as that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it safe for us. So if you look outside, look here, tomorrow Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent rain down, you know, and in the rain these planes don't come out. So Alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He's protecting the ummah here, and Alhamdulillah we can do our job. You can see in the back of the truck loading there, through the rear view mirror. So brothers and sisters, Jazakallah khair for all your du'as. May Allah reward you all, and inshallah continue support. We ain't gonna stop. It's not gonna make us stop. Bombs, whatever it is. Alhamdulillah, our job here is to help the most needy, and inshallah we will do what we can to help them. And you guys are also involved. Without your help, you know, we can't do anything. So don't get deterred by these bombs. Alhamdulillah, you're over there, we're over here. We're not getting deterred, we're not going to stop. So inshallah, neither should you guys. So once again, Jazakallah khair for all your support, for all your du'as, and continue the great work that you all are doing over there.